Hello! I just wanted to put up a quick warning before this video begins to let you know that Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy is rated T for teen for some mild language and some blood and stuff like that. So if any of that makes you uncomfortable, feel free to click off the video now. But if you stay, please do enjoy. Passport added to the court record.
This feels important.
Phoenix will remember that.
Hello,
It's Classic Cookie Gaming, and welcome back to the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, where I haven't jumped in a while, but this time we're going to start from the beginning again. Obviously, I didn't quite finish. I finished the main game, but I didn't finish the bonus case. But we're going to start from the beginning with this time an expert in the Ace Attorney world, Lindsay.
Yes.
Younger sister of the channel, Harry Potter enthusiast,
Yes.
and Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy expert, and Miles Edgeworth stan.
Oh yeah.
Yes, so we're gonna just jump in from the beginning. Brand new series of this game. We're not gonna hit continue. I'm gonna hit new game.
I would like to point out something first. There are 3 games in this, and you didn't even finish the first one, so...
That is true. It's because I stink at this game. So that's why.
Well...
We're gonna go... This is the first game, right?
Yes.
Let's go. We have all the episodes unlocked because...
Spoilers!
Oh, sorry. Let's just go. The first turnabout. Let's do this. Alright, oh goodness.
I forgot about this.
I forgot about this too. I forgot kind of everything.
Are you gonna
Gasp. Gasp.
I don't think...
Dang it. Why me? Why on the first thing, is it? I can't get caught. Not like this. I forgot it kind of just tells us who did it. I've got to find...
I've got to pin it on someone.
Oh, I've got to pin it on someone. Someone like him. Not Larry. I'll make it look like he did it.
So you told me no spoilers, and then you just said that was Larry.
Oh, my bad. Well, we're about to meet him. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous.
Oh.
Is that you?
I guess it can be. Right.
Oh, hiya, Chief.
Phew, I'm glad you made it on time.
Me?
I made it on time!
Me?
I'm
How
glad.
dare you?
Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this.
Except me.
It says a lot about you, and your client as well.
Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
I feel like you should know about this. Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me.
I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over.
Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die.
It sounds like he wants to die.
Yeah. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Ah, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright.
No, you're Evan.
Here. Okay, for the purpose of this game, here's the story. Is this where the theme song comes on? My first case is a fairly simple one.
Oh yeah, just death.
A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying: when someone, I forgot about this. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Forgot about that. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. I feel like he's mentioned that, he owes him one probably like 5 times at this point, and we're only about 5 minutes into this game.
Yeah. I guess that's sort of the overarching part of this game, I guess. I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah. Well, anyways, August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Do you want to be the judge?
Oh, yes. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
Should I?
I mean, do you want to?
Well, I guess you're the judge, so maybe this time I'll take it, but you want to be Edgeworth, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so I'll be this guy, you be Edgeworth.
Okay.
The prosecution
Wait,
is...
that's a spoiler, dude.
We
How
all...
could you?
Dude, we
How could you?
Dude, we all know what's happening. In your intro, I listed you as an Edgeworth stan, so we're already past that.
Okay, I guess so.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Mm-hmm. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Him. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous.
How do I know this? Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean, man? Thank you, Your Honor.
It is definitely not the bribes I take from people deciding this case. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Who does this? What? Yes, Your Honor. Go. Handshaking, eyesight fading.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Gee, I'm not sure.
Ooh,
I think
it's Mia.
Yeah, it's obviously Mia.
Mm-hmm.
The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. There should be a comma there. Next question. This is a murder trial.
That's a question?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, Judge.
Answer.
Yes.
Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait, uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this?
Come on, Mia, it's a little bit too late now.
You don't even know the victim's name?
You never told me.
I've never done this before.
Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. That face is not very confident.
I think I feel a migraine coming on.
Why are you even here, Mia?
Clearly you need my help. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. What?
Her name is Blunt Trauma.
What?
I don't think that's correct. Wait. Oh, Cindy.
Huh, I wonder. Or there's another fun button you can press. R. Look at that.
Look at that. Cindy Stone. The victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Okay.
Oh, just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
She's so desperate. What's up with that?
I mean, you just said that you didn't know the name of the person.
You know, that's fair. Cinderblock.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Ooh, foreshadowing.
The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death?
That's an easy one.
She died because she was...
Hit with a blunt object. Already read that in the case report.
She was struck...
Pardon? Pardon me? She was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed.
So, like, what would have happened if I did not answer the questions correctly? Would he have just kicked me off the case? That's why Mia's here?
Yes, exactly.
Alright.
You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thanks, Judge. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Statue added to the court record. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy.
A statue, eh? Right.
A statue, eh?
Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. There are no witnesses ever. Use tab to check the court record frequently. I already said that before, but you really need to know it. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Wait a second, I thought we didn't have those.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Maybe we should advise our defendant not to take the stand? Isn't that like rule number 1?
Not always. I mean, they don't have to, but clearly in this case, he wanted to. Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case.
Okay.
You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Oh no.
It's...
Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together.
What?
We
were what?
we were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Oh, that's not good. Didn't they all die? It kind of fits the situation. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you, anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. she had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it! Lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record.
This feels important.
Phoenix will remember that. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7/30. That's June. The day before the murder. That's June.
Oh. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar?
Like the candy.
Like the candy. Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I probably stop him from answering? What's your advisement?
My advisement? Go with what you want, man. It really doesn't...
I'm just gonna do this. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Ugh. Wince. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog?
Whoa, Larry.
Whoa, Larry. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
We need to get you a gavel. I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is not looking so good.
So,
I added a word, don't worry about it. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Mm-hmm. Well, did you, or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Probably stop him from answering. I'll send him a signal.
This is what I remember.
Lie like a dog.
That's illegal.
That's very illegal. This is why we don't have defendants on the witness stand.
Well, no.
Well, at least in Larry Butts.
Yeah, Larry Butts.
Yeah, specifically. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember. Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sahwit to the stand. Did I pronounce it right?
Yes.
Okay, good. You want to be this guy?
Frank saw it?
Frank saw it. That's funny. Mr. Saw It, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct?
Oh yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please, tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Witness testimony. Witness's account.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead! I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside.
I'm sorry, you quailed?
I am a quail. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. I don't know where he would be sitting in relative to this man.
How did you know what he was going to say before he actually said it?
Huh, it's crazy. I am the judge.
You are the judge. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. But this phone was stupid. However,
Whoa! We do not support bullying phones.
however, some cordless phones do not function normally.
Wait.
I'm sorry, what?
Some phones just don't function normally.
It's not functioning properly. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record added to the court record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime.
Wow. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Wright,
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
you may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor.
Alright, Wright. This is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Did you go to law school?
I didn't even know what a cross-examination was until about 10 seconds ago. And I still don't know what it is.
Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Oh. Lies. What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right?
Well, there's a 50-50 chance.
Right! Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
Like I said, 50-50 chance. How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence.
I don't know what that was.
I mean, it was an orange, so it's important. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony.
Mia, I really appreciate you over-enunciating some certain words that I need to know.
Yes. Then once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Okay.
Open the court record with tab, then point out contradictions in the testimony.
Bye. Witness's account. Cross-examination. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment.
I don't think you need to
Reread it?
reread it.
Well, I kind of need to think about it. He left the door half open. Well, he did, according to the picture.
Yes.
He looked inside the apartment. I mean, we know he was there first. A woman not moving, dead. Contradiction. She was alive the whole time. And she's still alive.
Wrong case.
Oh, dang it. I quailed in fright.
I am a quail.
I am a quail. And found myself unable to go inside. Didn't he just say he went inside?
Did he? No.
Oh, I looked
He
inside.
looked.
Dang it. I thought to call the police immediately. Except you didn't. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and oh, was it? Did I go past it?
Huh! The phone in her apartment wasn't working?
I remember the
That's
time exactly.
strange.
Why is that strange? The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Press. Hold it. Are you sure about that? The phone in her apartment wasn't working.
Yes. I mean, no. No, it wasn't. Right.
But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh.
Oh, that? I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway.
Who puts a phone there?
I reached inside and tried using that to call.
And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? It was 1 o'clock? Oh yeah? The man who
You
ran
can't
was...
just look at me. I don't. You've done this before.
I don't
correct?
remember. I don't remember any of it. Other than there's
Your
something to do with the thinker.
instincts were great.
Oh, my instincts were... Mia, what are you doing?
There must
There must be a
have
contradiction.
present.
Present. There's something about it being 1 p.m. Because that's very specific. Isn't this a clock? I remember this is a clock.
Spoiler.
Oh, sorry.
No, that we don't know that yet.
Oh, we don't know that yet? Oh, sorry. I feel like we should know that.
I feel like you should press. Hold it.
1 p.m. Are you certain?
Yes, absolutely.
He seems really confident.
1 p.m. Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him.
Okay. 1 p.m. Evidence. Is this the evidence yet?
No.
No, wait. The time of death was 4 p.m. and, well, to 5 p.m.
Very.
Thus, it couldn't have been 1 p.m. I pressed the wrong button.
You didn't press any buttons.
You found the body at 1 o'clock p.m. You're sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly,
Hey. But
I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m.
well, clearly you don't have the updated autopsy report.
Well, clearly, your name is Frank. There was nobody
I'm a quail.
There was nobody no body to find at 1 o'clock p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour
That's not-
gap, smug face?
That's not funny. Someone died. Oh, that. Oh,
That was pain? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
No. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 o'clock p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies.
I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't so easy for me the first time.
See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Dramatic blink.
Wait! I remember now!
I'm pretty sure this is perjury.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
Is that allowed?
Yes, it is. I got paid to say so.
What kind of courtroom is this? The time of discovery. Witness testimony.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
Huh.
Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it?
One problem with that, Frank, but I'll get to that later.
I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 o'clock p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
It was a blackout, Frank. The TV couldn't have been on.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Oh, this is a slam dunk.
Right.
Yes, Mia?
You know what to do.
I do know what to do. I've got this one. It's a blackout. TV cannot be on.
What was that?
It was just my... I don't know. Television? Yeah, I don't think so. Hold it. Are you sure it was a television and not a... What? A radio? Why would you even ask that, Phoenix,
You
right?
pressed it. You didn't...
I did it too soon?
No, you pressed... You could have just... Oh, well, we can...
Oh,
It doesn't
okay.
matter. Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio.
Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. Thank you, Payne. There was only one large television.
Right. I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy.
Is it the red herring in my pocket?
You have a red herring in your pocket?
I always keep a red herring with me, don't you?
No, that's disgusting. Something about hearing the television.
The witness has testified. He heard the time. Well, I have evidence. Right? Is that what I was
Yes,
supposed to
you
do?
do.
Okay. I have evidence. Blackout. Record. Present. Boom.
Objection.
Hold it right there.
Oh, hold it.
The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Gah! The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Ah, wait, I remember now.
Judge, how many times are we going to let him perjure himself?
As many times. I got paid a lot of money.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught.
You're sweating milk. Judge, he's sweating milk.
I'm a quill! We do that! My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time.
Witness testimony.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there?
You already said you... What?
Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. Yes, the defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Cross-examination. I saw it.
I'm a quail, we see things.
There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Well, you you don't seem very confident about that. The murder weapon. How do you know what the murder weapon was? The murder weapon?
Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something?
Something's fishy here. Is it the red herring?
Please, Wright, please take the red herring out of your pocket.
But it's my good luck charm.
That's disgusting.
Judge, if you can get paid off, let me have my red herring.
Right, I'm allergic to fish. Take the herring out of your pocket.
I don't want to. I like the smell of herring. I like to say there's something fishy around.
You don't need to actually smell a fish to say that.
But, oh, fine. You make a good point, Judge.
I'm not always dumb.
I know, only when you're bribed to be. I know. That must have been what I saw. Well, for one thing, he saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any evidence yet? Well, I mean, I know this comes into effect at some point. I just don't remember when.
Well, what does it say now?
It's rather heavy.
That's-
Much like the red herring.
So it's a statue?
Right now, it's still a statue, yes.
Mm-hmm. And
yeah.
he says it's a clock. That's odd.
Wait, this is the murder weapon? We already know that?
Wait, I thought it says an autopsy. Ooh. That's
Nope,
rough.
it definitely does not say it
Wait.
in the autopsy.
No, surely, why would that be in... No, he presented that as the murder weapon, right? Why would it be in evidence? What use does this have in evidence if it's just a random...
Good point. Where is the
murder
weapon one? Here we go. How did you know this was a clock, sir?
Actually, right now, it's not a clock.
Wait just a moment.
What now?
The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
What? You with your objections and your evidence! Just who do you think you are?
I'm not quite sure, sir.
I'm a quail!
Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock!
Okay, say it again, but this time without saying your own name. Your Honor, if I may...
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see.
Well, how was he supposed to know that then, Mr. Payne?
Could this be, like... Yes, so the murder weapon was a table clock, after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock.
Technicality only, Judge, and you know it.
Do you have any problems with his testimony now?
I want to say yes.
That's always a good option.
Okay. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand.
I mean, yes.
Yet the witness I mean, I don't think that's the only reason why, but... Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. It's still suspicious he knows that it's a clock, though. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he... went into the apartment. Sure, why not? You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there!
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
I like his suit. It's purple. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. saw it. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind, much like Edgar Allan Poe's... What's the one?
You're gonna have to be a bit more specific.
Telltale Heart. That's why you were so certain about the time.
Telltale Heart?
Yeah, Telltale Heart. Well, what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never, look, the clock, I saw, Shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you! I saw him!
Frank, why did you throw your toupee at me?
I'm a quail! I needed one! He killed her, and he should burn! Give him death!
Frank, calm down, man.
No. Order in the court, I say!
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock.
That guy just threw his toupee at me.
Doesn't matter. Do you have any evidence?
It never matters with you. All you want is the evidence. The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock's batteries, ask the neighbors, or try... Well, I think this is probably the one. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25? Ah. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one.
Ha ha! You forgot one thing!
Uh-oh, what's he talking about now?
While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
He's right. How am I going to prove that? Dang it, I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens.
Yeah, you lost your toupee.
You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime.
Hey now. Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. Well, I feel like we just need... Do we need more than reasonable doubt? I feel like this creates reasonable doubt.
Reasonable doubt.
Yeah.
But we're in Japanifornia.
Oh, that's true. So who knows what we need. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Saw It. Mia!
Mia, I mean, Chief.
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
Plus, it's just the tutorial.
Yeah, if you can't even do this, how are you supposed to do anything else?
But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box.
Ah, I see what you did there, Mia.
What?
Thinking. The thinker.
Oh. I actually didn't think about that.
Oh, okay.
Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it.
Again, you did it again.
No, I didn't. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow?
Was it because she was on vacation?
Wow, that was surprisingly fast for you. Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right?
Yes? Did you just say my name twice?
No. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Yes. I said it to you like 20 seconds ago. Wait! Maybe I can prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right?
I guess so.
Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
I mean, circumstantial at best, but sure. Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Okay, Quail Man.
I'm a quail! Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
You were in Paris, which apparently is 3 hours behind. What do we call this place?
Japanifornia.
Japanifornia.
No, you're thinking about it the wrong way.
What?
You have to turn your thinking around.
The
Was
big-
it 3 hours slow or 21 hours fast?
I hadn't thought of it that way. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Phoenix? I think you messed up somewhere in there. Oh, the other way 9 hours. Okay,
Yeah.
I was like,
I knew the 21 didn't feel right.
yeah, the 21 was a little much. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 o'clock in the morning the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the victim you heard when you struck her dead in their apartment was wrong.
So I didn't hear a victim.
Strike that from the record. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It, or should I say, Mr. Did It? How do you like that, Quail Man?
I died!
Oh, I didn't mean to kill you on the stand there.
Order? Order, I say!
You don't seem very fazed, Judge. A man just died in your presence.
Not the first time. I think.
I see.
Well, it certainly won't be the last. This case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
Judge, that was so heartless. He just died. He
Died.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
I'm a quail! I can't be indicted! Very well.
Judge, how did you miss that a bailiff took him away?
I was paid.
Why were you paid? Never mind.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Judge? Oh, sorry. Yes, Your Honor.
Hey. I have to say, I'm impressed.
Well, thank you.
I was paid to do that too.
Give Mia paid a little bit there at the end.
I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. I have a poor memory. And find the true culprit at the same time.
Well, you know, Gumshoe can't do it apparently, so it's up to me. Sorry, we haven't met him yet. My
I was
bad.
about to say, he does not exist yet.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty.
Yay! Wait, Judge, who sprung for the confetti in the budget?
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Yes, Judge?
I thought Gumshoe did that. Why is he here?
I told you he existed.
But Miles isn't here yet.
Are you saying Miles does the confetti?
No.
Why would Miles do the confetti? He's
Did you
such
not-
an anti-confetti guy.
Did you not? No. Gumshoe idolizes Miles Edgeworth.
Well, yes, we all know that, yes.
So that's... Never mind. You're young. And with that, this court is adjourned.
Finally. Thank you, Judge. It only took you 2 times of the witness perjuring themselves. Is that, how do you say it? Perjuring?
Probably.
It turns out that Frank saw it was a common burglar.
I'm a quail, not a burglar!
Quiet, go back to jail. He posed in your temporary death. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find, and blammo.
I don't think he said that.
He could have said that. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
What have we been doing for hours?
I don't know. Phew. I still can't believe I won.
Right. Good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there.
Did I? I think we had multiple conversations.
I also got paid.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense now.
It's been a while since I've seen a trial and on such a satisfying note. Thanks to me.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. How many have you lost, Chief? In a row?
Well, there was one that died.
Not more deaths. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Ah, Nick.
I think we have a better question. Why are
Yes?
your eyes sparkling?
Oh, they do that sometimes.
What are you on?
Don't worry about it. Ah, Nick, don't worry about me. See, I stopped getting my eyes to sparkle. I'll be dead and gone
I'm still
soon.
concerned.
Good. Oh, wait. No, I mean bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. And your eyes are sparkling again. But my Cindy Winty's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... nah, never mind.
Congratulations, Harry.
Hey. Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this. Ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat.
Aren't you broke?
Maybe.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
No, it wasn't.
Hey, you can't read my thoughts. Oh, hey!
Actually, I can because
I'm sorry?
You'll
Here,
see.
take this. It's a present.
A present for me?
What?
Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she
She what?
and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry?
Are you so sure?
Yes, his name is Larry. I checked. Excuse me?
No. I think she thought... What? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way.
Mia, you don't have to make him feel better. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend?
You like to say right a lot, don't you?
It's the only joy I have anymore. Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? This. Yes.
Wait.
No?
Hold on. Go through everything first.
I don't think it's the autopsy report. I don't think it's the passport.
Oh,
Wait.
okay.
Or is it?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Okay, and the...
I think
Sorry.
it's the statue because she
Yeah.
kept it, right?
Yeah, I was thinking in the anime there's a picture.
Oh, yeah, there's no picture in this.
Yeah.
Take that, Larry. Why did you just say take that?
I'm a quail!
Get back to prison. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't... Why is positive capitalized?
I don't know.
Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Oh, whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. I have a chronic eye condition.
I tried asking Miles, but he just yelled at me.
Miles said he would never be a defense attorney for me. I don't know what that was all about.
No, it was just really crazy.
It was really crazy. Hope that made him feel a little better. Bye, bailiffs.
Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now.
Well, I mean, I didn't go to law school, so it did take a while for me to understand that, yes.
Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them.
Yeah, that was deep.
People too.
Oh.
That's the deep part.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You always do this.
Well, you always say right, and I
Let
don't...
me have my one joy.
Okay, fine. You
Phoenix.
can have your one joy.
We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent.
We could ask them.
Except it's this video game and, well, it's really only ever happened once where they weren't.
We never talk about that.
All we can do is believe in them. Except when we can't anymore.
I'm sorry, Mia, have you been playing Parappa the Rappa recently?
You gotta believe! And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. To quote Parappa the Rapper, you gotta believe! Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never.
Hey, if it doesn't work out in the lawyer business, you could make a killing in the motivational posters game.
A killing Phoenix. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Where were we just now?
No, I was in your head.
Oh, you were in my... Why were you in my head? That was creepy.
It was just easier.
Oh, you know, that makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me.
Oh, that'd be great.
We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Okay, well, maybe
Wait,
let's
how old are we?
not do that.
Press tab, please.
Press tab for...
Look at the R. R?
Oh, R?
R?
How-
Okay, so I'm... Okay, you're... Wait, why is there not one for Phoenix?
Well,
I thought...
we don't need him. We're probably like 23.
Oh, yeah, so, okay.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
So
It's
we're,
okay.
We're good. We're... Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Harry...
Will you ever learn his name?
No, I do that on purpose. You were saying part of why you were... What? You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, it's a long story. It's not as, it's very convoluted, and it's not as,
I
about
feel like,
Larry as you think it would be.
I don't know the story, but I feel like it would, in reality, only take a minute to convey.
Yeah, part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know how I feel about that either.
And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident.
What?
And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
What?
The end. We finished the game!
No.
Oh. I did so well.
No.
No, what?
No.
No, what do you mean no? I thought I did a pretty good job.
You played the tutorial.
Oh. Is this where we should stop?
Wait, save the progress.
Okay. Thank you so much for watching another episode in the Phoenix Wright with Lindsay series on the channel. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like down below. And also subscribe for some more Phoenix Wright on the channel and more videos with Lindsay. And click that notification bell so you can see when all that content is released. And until next time, go find a good book to read and have an amazing day. Bye!
Bye.